Good afternoon, Vilnius. How are you? Yeah, I was expecting some more sound and some more in here. Maybe we try this again. Vilnius, are you ready for the final countdown here at the HR conference? Where are you? All right, louder. Come on, come on, come on. Where are you in here? Yes, that's what I'm looking for. That's energy, you know? And at the first seconds, maybe it's a bit weird when somebody is standing here up on stage telling you to freak out. But then a dynamic arises and you feel part of a big, big connection. Do we have some alpha animals in here? Be brave. There's a little alpha in every one of us, and that's okay. But there's too many alphas in the organizations we are working for. I remember a lunch break shortly after I was joining Daimler with a colleague. And he said to me, Toby, working at Daimler is like being in a theater. You're an actor. You come in the morning, you play a role, and when you go, you start playing it. So I thought, what the fuck is he talking about? And that was the moment when I realized that working in a big corporate at that time meant to deliver a defined potential and not to unleash one's full potential. Why does it seem to be so difficult to create workplaces and cultures where people can unleash their full potential? For so many years, we all felt safe and secure based on the fact that everything around us was linear. And that was a fantastic world we were living in. The problem is our world isn't just linear anymore. Today basically marks the slowest pace of change for the rest of our lives. We are living in exponential times. Things that seem constant today might change overnight and look completely different the next day. That's a great moment because that's exactly when culture and leadership come more in the center of the attraction. If you don't start to redesign your organization today with your people, and that's really important, then you are fighting for survival in the next 10 years. That's the beautiful, ugly truth about the world we are working in. That was the birth of Leadership 2020. And I still remember Dieter Zetsche, our CEO, saying at the opening event of the cultural transformation, he said that we have to be able to attack our own business in the next years. If we don't do it, somebody else will. And if that happens, then it's probably too late. And there's basically no travel agency bringing us from here into the future. We have to do it. So let's start, even if I have some bad news. Change management is dead. 75% of all the change approaches that we have developed over the last years failed. If you keep on believing that these approaches will become successful, you will just end up in the same mess like we have had in the last years. If we want to succeed in the future, we have to change the way we change. Successful transformation is lived and supported out of conviction, and it starts within the company with the employees. And it is supported from the top. The board of management, the executives play an important role. If these two criteria are not marked on your list as done, don't even start to transform, you just boil money. With this approach, we hacked our system at Daimler. By just changing mindsets and behaviors, we definitely won't make it to the future because mindsets and behaviors, they take place in an ecosystem. So you have to change the system as well. Finally, we need to stop expecting successful managers and experts to be great leaders. Not every high performer in a company wants to lead people. At the same time, we have to professionalize leadership and give our leaders time, budget, the qualification they need in order to start. If we choose to work with people who are better than we are, and if we see more potential in them like they have ever seen for themselves, then we have understood that leadership starts when our ego leaves the room. Thank you very much.